Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to be doing a quick video looking at the Polycat Finance new deck and seeing what's going on, because they just released the latest farms. If you come to farm stake, then you can get all this list of farms here. They got some pretty good liquidity pairs. First off, we got Poor Matic with 3.2k% APR and Poor USDC, as well as Poor Wrapped ETH. Probably if I was going to go with one of these, it might be Poor Matic. Probably with Polycat Finance was pretty stable at about 350% APR for pretty much the whole duration. Poor Wrapped ETH wouldn't be bad, considering how Ethereum and Polygon are kind of closely linked. But then we also got some other options down here. We also have the old liquidity pools. We got Fish Matic, and we also have Poor Fish. So last time when I did the IDO for Poor, I split my stack 50-50. So now my stack is 50-50 Poor Fish. So I might just go with this with 1.54k, which I'm sure is going to reduce. So I will just approve that and put it in now. So it's pretty smooth. So it's pretty smooth functionality. I'm actually really liking the interface. It's really kind of logical, quite nice. Feels really good actually. So the we've actually got like a pre-stake, so we can stake in the farms, and it gives everyone a fair chance to get into the farm before launch. And then the launch will be happening in about 13 hours from recording this video. So you can see here the fish token I got worth about 212 and the poor token worth 269. So I did split it like 50-50. So I have done better getting into poor. Originally I was saying I was just kind of going into poor, and I was thinking of selling it. And actually I made a video yesterday saying I'm not really too much believing in the DEX or the future of the DEX. I don't really see how it's going to compete with the other ones, but actually the interface is really nice in terms of just the farm. But I mean the whole website, the interface is really nice, functionality is really good. So maybe it's changing my mind. Maybe I shouldn't change my mind. I should make up my mind and not let too many of these things let me change my opinion. But let's take a look at the price. So this is taking a look at fish. Obviously back in the day we're at like $16. Well, even further back we're at like what, $70 peak. And then we're kind of hovering around the $16 level, and that's when I started to sort of have some doubts, like what's the future of this? You know, okay, it's a deflationary token, but you know, you can just create another token. I don't really see how that had so much value. And now we've kind of been struggling. We created a new kind of floor around this kind of $4 level and sort of bouncing this kind of range between about $4 and $6. And now today we've had we're on a nice little uptrend here actually, and we had a nice pump today. Let's take a look at the daily chart actually, if we can get that. So on the daily chart we can clearly see we've kind of floored out. I mean all farms are going to end up like this, you know, most of the time, but the deflationary model is a little bit newer. I'm wondering where this can go, to be honest. I'm really wondering. I think we can get to like 15 again. I've got a feeling we can at least test this kind of like $13 as resistance. Right, let's check out Poor. Poor's been doing really well. I mean, we started off at this 40 cents. So I'm struggling to see why actually I've not increased my stack even more, but now we're pumped right up to about $1.5. Let's take a look on the hourly. We're looking good. I mean, we're into overbought territory, but I don't see why it can't continue, really. There's a lot of excitement about it. So I think I shouldn't really change my strategy, but I think I'm going to change my strategy and wait till the farms have run for a little bit and try to catch it on a bit of a peak. I got a feeling this is not gonna be the complete peak. I think once we launch, we get the initial dump, and then we get a run up, and then a big peak, and then I think I'm gonna look to take profits down and just make it safe and secure for myself. So let's go to the trade section and actually try to add our liquidity. So if we go to liquidity, let's have a look at the swap actually. It's pretty nice interface. I mean, it's pretty nice. I like it. It does look pretty slick. It looks better than the other exchanges actually. The problem, I could see the future in this. I could see the future if they rebranded, but I don't like the brand. I don't like Polycat DEX gonna be a leading DEX on Polygon. I can't see it. The branding is just doesn't work for me. I don't know what you guys think about that. Just let me know if I'm being kind of shallow about that. So anyway, let's try provide liquidity. It's really nice interface actually. It's really good. So what do we want? We want fish and pour, right? Okay, so I've just connected my wallet, and then okay, so that leaves us with a bit of pour. Maybe I'll take some profit. Maybe I'll sell some of this pour. Maybe I'm gonna keep this last like 40 pour and just keep it there ready to take profit. Wow, the gas price 60 guai, 60 gas standard at the moment. It's getting a bit high, but it's still not even 1 cent. Look at these prices. Matic transfer. Okay, let's take a look at ERC20 approval. It's getting cheaper on Ethereum. It's not really that cheap, is it? Token swap costs $20, and then on Polygon just. Okay, we've all approved, and now we can add the liquidity. You are the first liquidity provider. Are you kidding me? Am I connected or what? Why I got no balance? Why I got no balance? Okay, let's just go. Let's just refresh this. Add liquidity. Pour. Fish. Fish. Supply. Confirm. 40 gas. I'm just, usually I will wait till a better time, but I'm recording this video, so I'm just, don't really want to accept that. Finally, it's done. We've got it, and I'm not the first one. I'm 0.06% of the pool. So let's stake. So I've already approved that. Just gonna deposit. Confirm 16, a bit more reasonable. It's all reasonable. It's 100 is reasonable, but just because I'm paying like 1 or 2 before made me feel like, why should I pay 100? Okay, so we got our deposit now. We can see the balance here. Be nice if we had some like impermanent loss calculator. Tells you how much of the pool, total liquidity. Harvesting will start with a new vesting schedule. So the rewards in port are going to be locked Maybe this is why a lot of people buying it, because I think it's going to be sustainable, right? I think the token is going to hold something, but it's still just like an inflationary token. I'm definitely going to take some profits with the bit of pour I've got left, and then I think I'm just going to DCA sell, dollar cost average sell my rewards as they come in. Because like I say, I'm a bit skeptical about this, so I should act on that. And we got my total value here. It's kind of nice. I like it. Okay, so here's what the vested schedule is gonna look like. Oh, they're gonna have like a month. I think we spoke about this in the video yesterday. It's gonna have a 30-day vesting period. That's pretty reasonable. So it's gonna look something like this. How much is gonna be vested though? The pool will be dripped and unlocked every block. This linear vesting mechanism represents a more solid incentive system by lessening the sell pressure on pool. So we are going to get kind of drips of what we've got vested. Yeah. I mean, we can always just take our thing out the LP and sell. That's security though, if you're a farmer, that's really cool. Anyway, I want to look at something a bit different now. So let's take a look at the Matic chart. We had this kind of trend line which we broke out of, and now we're kind of had this pump over the moving averages. Now we are kind of hobbling along and just sort of bumbling and bouncing over this 14-day moving average. A lot of people talking about it's a good time to long. I'm still a little bit skeptical actually. Still not sure we're quite out of the woods yet. I think probably we're going to end up like bouncing or retesting this 30-day moving average line. Taking a look at the Matic BTC chart, maybe this gives us a bit more of a clear indication when we're going to get some kind of breakout. There's a couple of patterns we could draw here. We could draw like a pennant, maybe. We could draw like a pennant from here. Probably some kind of triangle here. So I'm looking for a different charts really. I'm looking for some kind of indicators. The Matic Ethereum chart looks like probably one of the best actually, and it looks like we're starting to make if we can just get a little bit of a bounce here against Ethereum, then we're going to make a bit of a bullish divergence. So that's looking pretty good, and we got a similar kind of pattern going on here. Probably I'm going to keep an eye on this chart the most. Taking a look on the QuickSwap Twitter, they just posted this thing from, so QuickSwap is on, they got like a Binance, some kind of staking program, Launchpad, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I think it's the Launchpad on Binance, and it's the number 2 trading token on Binance gainers list. So I think this is going to bring a lot of people to QuickSwap, a lot of people to Polygon. I'm not surprised it's doing really well on here. I haven't really been watching the chart, so I didn't really try to trade it or pick any up. But maybe I'm going to take another second look at that and try to pick up some more QuickSwap. Might be worth that. Just to remind everyone, if you're staking Qi on QiDao, make sure you lock up your rewards as well, because there's lots of kind of governance going on with more fees going towards the Qi stakers. So they've got a new governance proposal coming out this week to distribute the USDC swap revenue to Qi stakers. So I don't know, we'll take another look at that, but definitely the Qi staking is doing pretty well. And your rewards from this is, see, I've got some just going straight into your wallet. Where is my So we can see, actually we can see how much I got locked here. They've removed the graphic. Instead we've got like 203 and it's locked till August next year. And so I've almost doubled my chi. So maybe I will do like 1 year and just lock up some more. Let's do max. Maybe I will do that later because these gas fees is killing me. Actually, let's do it now. Okay, another token which has been doing really well on Polygon, which we covered earlier on in this channel, is EasyFi. We had this massive pump up to $5 just from nowhere. Still baffled by this. I don't really know why it's going on. So maybe things starting to look pretty good for EasyFi. I haven't really checked out any features on here, but the website, they're kind of rebranding pretty well actually. They got a whole new kind of theme going on, and I'm quite impressed actually with the rebranding. The one thing I don't like is their ticker, and I also don't like how it's called EasyFi V2 on exchanges and everything else. Okay, so what they have added, if you're a holder of Easy tokens, then they've added some staking on here, so you can come on here and get about 50% APR, but with a 90-day staking cycle. It's all locked, right? Everything is locked now. Vesting schedules. Wow, you can actually stake Dragon quick as well. I'm gonna have to look into that. Can we get a bonus APR from staking this here on top of QuickSwap? But anyway, if you got some Easy tokens and they're on Polygon, then probably worth doing that. I've got some Easy tokens, but they're on an exchange, so I'm not sure if it's, you know, have to port them over to here. It's a bit tricky possibly. I need to take a look at it. So anyway guys, that's just going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you think about the new Polycat Finance. Which pool are you going to be getting into? Are you going to bother with it, or are you just going to sell? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.